looks like a bomb went off in my backyard. It looks amazing.
Morning, this is John with Universal Aquatics. Today we're going to be building a new 14-foot by 16-foot wide pond and waterfall. So it's going to be about 10-foot long waterfall and stream section. We're in Brookhaven, Georgia, kind of basically outside of Atlanta. So let me show you what we got and then show you what it will become. All right, so we're over here at Troy's house. Here's our access point. He's going to move this out of the way so we can drive through here so we can get our stuff through here. Yeah, this is plenty wide. The butterfly is fantastic, by the way. Excavation width on this guy is gonna be 14 feet this way, 16 feet that way. Which one was it? 15 wide, 16 this way. That's what I thought. So we're gonna have a skimmer over here. We're gonna have a 4 to 7 pump. The line's gonna go up to that side. We're gonna have to put a bypass on it to split it. We're gonna have the waterfall right there. It's gonna be about 10 feet long. The maximum height on that guy is gonna be about 18 inches in the back. And we're gonna have 3 drops, 5 lights, good fun, good sound. So waterfall biofalls is gonna go there. Probably gonna be facing this room over here on the side. So that's gonna be like a small drop going down there, 8 to 10 inches, whatever the soil dictates. That way, now the next drop, we're gonna kind of get it at another angle pointed toward kind of where he is over there, pointed toward the tree, the steps coming down right there. The last drop is gonna be the main drop, so you see it when you pull up from the driveway. In that section, we're gonna berm the rest of the soil down here, but it's not gonna be that high right there. So it's gonna be 10 feet, and then we're gonna put the filter box on the back. Now his plans are to put a stone patio of some sort, probably with a pergola, but at any rate, we just need to open up that area, and we already have a machine here, we can do that. We're gonna use medium to large stones. The biggest one's gonna be 1,200 pounds. If we can get that guy and incorporate it into the design somewhere, we will. I'm not sure if we could do that. We're gonna have to fill in the pond here before we do anything. So this is just kind of rough. So the guys came in and rerouted the electrical that was going right through there. Homeowner moved out a couple of the shrubs that were there. Got the excavator here. So we're gonna be filling this guy in today. My paint line is 100% gone. I thought it was gonna be here, but that's fine, because we're gonna be filling this in and starting over from scratch anyway, especially since they already moved all this stuff. And so we're gonna get that dirt there, go ahead and put it back in, because this is not what we want ultimately. So it's easier just to fill it back in. So the stone's gonna be coming here soon. So we gotta get ready for all that. We're gonna try to use this guy in the future if we can. So you're moving out the stakes for the trees?
Yeah, I can move this tree if you want me to.
Move the tree? No, thank you.
I can move that if you want me to.
How long will it take you? 5 seconds?
3 days.
So we got a lot to do. It's super hot and muggy today. It's supposed to rain, so I'm gonna put the camera down, and we're gonna get cracking. All right, so we're just finishing up lunch. We were able to get most of the pond excavated already. It's a really tight spot with all these palm trees you can see behind me. It's just kind of a maze of trees, so it's really tough to find spots to put the soil, because if we don't, I just don't want to move it twice or 5 times or whatever. So we have our skimmer box installed right there, but right here is going to be about 32 inches excavation width, but water's going to be about 30 inches right there. Over there, he's eventually going to put some kind of a patio, maybe a pergola there. Well, we carved out this on the hillside because he is going to put a little small retaining wall. So we've got thunderstorms coming in on the radar here. It's showing that it's going to get here in a couple of hours. I hope not. There's a small chance, but then it just steadily gets higher. But we've had rain almost every day here. Our goal is to finish the excavation right now, get the padding in, the underlayment padding underneath the liner, put the liner in, put more padding on top, go ahead and get a few rocks set, cover some things up, or at least have some tarps on hand. So whenever it does rain, well, you know what? Let's not say that. It's not gonna rain at all. Positive thinking leads to positive things. So it's all spread out in here. It doesn't look like much, but we'll see what we can do. We may need to get some more. All this stuff came from Tennessee, but you can see the lichens and the moss right there. And that could actually be a pretty awesome waterfall rock. We hand pick out all the rocks ourselves. So we get the stuff that has the lichens and the moss, and the creative shapes like that's a good waterfall rock right there. We'll hopefully use that in there. But we pick out all this stuff by hand, because I just know, like in my brain, what's gonna look the best in the pond. Okay, potentially rain is coming. Less talking, more working. More working, more working. Is that okay?
Yeah, but let me pose with a shovel.
There's no posing.
That's what I do.
So here's the question.
Yes,
So far,
it looks amazing.
it's changing. And really, if you think this looks amazing, it's fantastic.
It looks amazing.
It's just a big war zone.
But you know why? I expected it. So
Yeah, that's good. Because we told you it was gonna look like a war
a
zone.
war zone.
All right.
I told my sister she wanted to come by and said it looks like a bomb went off in the backyard.
That's pretty accurate. That's
That's
pretty accurate. Do you want to put on some shoes and let me show you what we're doing?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. After lunch, big push. Looks like the rain's holding off. It's good, but it's so muggy. You can tell, like sticking to me. No bueno. But got the liner in. We put down the padding first, the underlayment geotextile woven fabric first to protect the liner from any sharp sticks or rocks. Then we come in and put the liner on top of that, and then we put more fabric on top of that to protect big rocks from putting a hole in it on this side. That being said, your liner is sandwiched in between in the center, and it's protected all the way around from the top and the bottom, so that's good. So we are going to get some rocks in this pond, hopefully, to help hold down the liner, because it is going to rain sometime. So, we are wrapping up day one. It did not rain. Great. It's fantastic. So, we were able to get quite a bit accomplished today because we were pushing like it was going to rain. So we were able to get the hole dug, put the underlayment in, put the liner in, put the underlayment in again for added protection. Then we were actually able to set some rocks over here too. I did some plumbing, set some filtration, did a lot of stuff for just two people. But it'll be dark here in the next hour or so. So it was a long day. So let me flip this thing around and show you what we were able to accomplish for today. Bam! It's not much. Not that much, but we were able to get this rocked in over here on the side. So we excavated all the way to the bottom, so we were just freestyling this corner here. So I think it turned out pretty nice. The rest of it is gonna be a little bit more, not uniform, but smaller size stone. So we wanted to pepper in a few of the big boys to kind of give it a little different feel. So we're not gonna be able to put in too many plants in here, but we're able to accomplish kind of a different look than everywhere else. So right there in the morning, that's gonna be one of the first rocks we set. So we got a guy right there. We're gonna put that rock in there. So it will be coming up whenever this thing is full over there in the skimmer box. I want it to be at least 3 or 4 inches out of the water. I think that's a pretty cool look, but that's about it. So it still looks like a bomb went off, but it will get worse before it gets better. All right, so I'm tired, I'm hot. So Brianna's not coming back tomorrow, it's her day off. But my son Elijah said he's gonna come and help out for a little bit. We'll see how that goes. It's supposed to rain again tomorrow around 2 o'clock. So we'll probably get here kind of early and just push until we can't push anymore, until the weather stops us. So we'll see. All right, see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, day 2, Brookhaven, Georgia, right outside of Atlanta or inside of Atlanta, whatever. It rained a lot. On the way here, it's the hardest that I've seen the rain in a long time, a long time. So I didn't really prepare for the rain, didn't plan for the rain. There's a little bit of water in places, you know, but at least I guess a few of the dirt piles are covered up here. Not too much. We'll see what it looks like. A marshmallow world. I'm filming.
It's a marshmallow world. Hey, at least it's not a muddy marshmallow world.
So I just wanted to say,
Yes.
at least these tarps right here, like it's dry underneath that.
Oh, yeah.
So at least it's got us, we've got that going for us.
You got a little bit of dryness going
So
for it.
I didn't spread it out. All right, so it's not that bad. You know, I kind of covered up some stuff here a little bit. So at least maybe that's kind of dry. So we got some dirt if we need to backfill a little bit. 8 inches of water in here. So we know the pond liner works. Start getting this water out here, pumping it out, and we'll start rocking. As long as the rain holds off a little bit, if it's just sprinkling, we're gonna get a lot done today. morning, everyone. Day 3, Brookhaven, Georgia. I'm John. That's Brianna. Elijah is here too, my son. He's over there. Anyway, we were gonna work a Sunday and we decided not to. It was raining, we needed a day off, so we just didn't do that. But we were able to get quite a few rocks set on the last day. Just my son and I. So we got this feeding rock established over there. That's kind of a surprise. Those guys didn't know we were doing it. So I like throwing in some extra bonuses here and there. Whenever we see rocks that make sense in certain spots, we put them there. We were able to get quite a bit accomplished Saturday, even though we didn't stay too long. But even the time that we were here, it was raining on us pretty much on and off throughout the entire day. Really muggy. Today, for whatever reason, is only going to be 85, 87 today. So a little bit of drizzle, but last night I went outside and I was like, oh my gosh, it feels so good. So let me show you what we were able to get accomplished and show you what my plans are for today. All right, so busy getting some gravel and buckets over there. It's just easier for us to put them in the hole there. All of these rocks that we set over here, we're gonna essentially, whenever we put the waterfall and stream section there, we're gonna block off our access point and say everything over here. So I went ahead and just kind of rough graded all this stuff out so we can just come in with shovels and rakes and things and fix that. But let me show you this. I was just back there walking through the woods. I always scour the property. And it's apparently it's pretty odd here. Pretty unique, I should say, to have an acre lot. So all these houses have an acre lot, but look what we found back there. This perfect piece of wood. Absolutely perfect. And we had more clay in here. I think the rain has washed that out a little bit. But this is gonna be a perfect access point for the waterfall somewhere. Don't know where it's gonna go yet. We got this guy, the big feeding rock. So essentially, they can come out from the house over here or from that other door over there, walk straight over, step on this guy, feed the fish. So this rock's about 1,500 pounds and it's elevated quite a bit on top of the skimmer box and everything else. You can see my feet are a lot higher than that. That's a cool little spot too for kids to be able to jump on and be able to feed out over there as well. We're gonna keep trucking along here on the sides. So our goal is to finish rocking in the pond today, finish putting in gravel, probably go ahead and put in a few lights down here as well. We're gonna have 5 lights on this thing total, so it'll accent up on all the rocks and things at nighttime. And then we're gonna start trucking back that way with the waterfall. So not sure exactly how we're gonna do the waterfall yet, but honestly, we don't know how we're gonna do the waterfall on every single project that we get to. Whenever we start piecing this thing together, we just pick out one piece and we pick out the next piece and we pick out the next piece. That's what gives us our jumping point for creating the waterfall section itself. That's the beauty and the artistry of building water features. What's funny?
She just looked up and started laughing.
Because I'm recording the dirt. So Elijah says that every time I turn on the camera, I do a certain face. What did I do? Hey, what did I do? So we were able to get a lot of stuff accomplished just now. So we were able to set quite a few waterfall rocks, as well as the waterfall filter, the biofalls. And we're trying some different things here, making it a little bit wider than we typically do. We have a carte blanche, is that the way you say it? We have the freedom to do whatever we want to this water feature. So trying some different things. That's the only way to get better. So let me show you what we got so far. Okay, so it doesn't look like a whole heck of a lot, but because we've been here all day, but these are extremely important here. So the water's gonna come and shoot off this side right there. It's gonna come and hit that side and hit that rock, and we're gonna have something in there, maybe some wood or some other accent stonework or something right there to make it shoot out this way as well. So we're gonna try to split that in the center a little bit. We've got a pretty big pump on this, so we're gonna have quite a bit of flow to play with. So we're gonna try to have a little bit of water come over right there, maybe a little bit right there. It's not gonna shoot off in big bunches of water, but we should get some pretty good flow. So we're actually gonna get this piece of wood right there that we found in the woods, no pun intended, and we're gonna put it right there. So a little bit of that log is gonna be in the water, just a little bit, and a lot more is gonna be showing. It's just in terms of just an architectural element, just to break it up a little bit so it's not just rock, rock, rock. Then we're gonna get the soil and slope it down behind that, and it should be a pretty cool little accent piece. Ready to go? Can you believe that this guy earlier, he put on this little bandana thing to keep him cool? And I said, you look like Rambo. And he said, who's Rambo? How old are you? 18? You just turned 18? All right, that's all right. We're gonna go watch First Blood tonight. He's gotta be schooled into Sylvester Stallone world. Now grab that side that's low.